What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Muddy Water Mafia is coming at you right here. We're doing something a little different. You know, most time we're videoing tournaments and catching bass and running around and all that stuff. But I'm going to show you a clip that of a tournament that we did about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, and it's in one of our recent videos. It's me running back into one of my little backwater spots and running not in a boat lane. We're running in a beaver lane, okay? And when you're running through there, you got to make a hard 90 back to the left. No, to the right.
Yeah, to the right.
To the right. And it's really tricky. And you run in there, and then you'll jump into a wide open hole that's full of grass, and it's loaded with fish. I've won a lot of money out of there over the years. But on this particular time, the water was a little bit lower. So when we made the 90, I got stuck. Had to put old Jackson on the front of the boat and put some weight down there. And
to keep us balanced.
To keep the nose down a little bit. I mean, he only weighs 95 pounds soaking wet, so not a lot of weight up there, but it helps a lot. So what I did is trim my motor about halfway down. Thank goodness I got an Atlas jack plate on that boat. I mean, if you don't have a jack plate on a boat and you're on this river, you might as well forget it getting in these backwaters. And yeah, it's true. And also, if you ain't running a Yamaha, you got to be running a Yamaha. I've run all three of them. The big three, well, there's big two now, but I've run all three of them. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that Yamaha 250 Show is the toughest motor that I've ever seen, that I've ever witnessed. That boat of mine's got over 1,300 hours on it right now, and it's pretty bad to the bone. I mean, I'm not scared to fire it up and take off and run 50, 60 miles. It's only left me high and dry in a tournament one time, and that's because I spun a hub. And we was running 60 miles, 65 miles in that tournament one way, and then turned around and had to go back. But with that being said, I want to show you this clip right here. That's the mud. Little stinky. Oh. Pretty cool, wasn't it? So we got in there. I'll show a clip. We catch a couple fish in there. You miss a good and catch a couple fish in there, and we had to run back out. When we run back out, it was a little easier coming out of there, but the problem is you had to make the 90 to the left, and I didn't realize it, but there was a big old log in there. And we run it over. When I run it over, it shut us down. But we was already out and open, so we just ended up scooting on out of there.
Oh my. Oh, you son of a... Net?
No, coming at me though. That's a good one, dude.
Net? Just in case.
No, I'm good. It's a good one though.
Whenever you said go, I was like, oh crap, might need the net.
Is that number 4?
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
number 4, baby. Give me some, Big Daddy.
We got, that's a pretty good one.
Ooh, look how muddy that water is.
From getting in there.
Yes.
Can fish even see through that?
Huh?
Can fish see through that?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. So Jackson, let me ask you something. Was you scared the first time that we went into one of these spots like this?
Yes, I was scared, but the second time I ran back in there, I was like, oh, this is easy, and it just went from all that. I've never been scared before, besides the first time I ever ran in one of them cuts.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's pretty wild. And, you know, I watched a clip the other day of a tournament fisherman, and he was running into a shallow water spot. And so this clip was he was running in there, and he went to shut down. And he told all his audience, he was like, now when you shut down, he was showing trimming his motor all the way up. So don't ever do that. When you do that, you take the kill of that on your transom, or not on your transom, but on your skag, okay, on your skag on your boat. If you take that out of the water, you lose all your steering, okay? About 6 years ago, I was fishing the coast. At the time, it was Costas, and it was here on Dardanelle. Super, super low. And I was running into one of the backwater spots. And I'd made the corner. And when I made the corner, my hot foot stuck, okay? When my hot foot stuck, I had to reach down there and grab it. When I reached down there to grab it, it picked the whole back end of the boat up, all right? And I had it trimmed all the way out. And when it did, it picked the whole back of the boat up. And it lost its turn.
Oh.
Yeah, because it picked the back of the skag. The skag come plumb out of the water, and it turned to sideways. And when it turned to sideways, I went into the reeds. So don't ever do that. You know, especially if you're shallow up here, a lot of these places, especially here on the river, you know, they're mucky bottom. So, I mean, if you're going to shut down, just shut down. It'll just stop you. And then you just trim your motor up, and then you control in there or whatever. But don't ever pick that up. You pick that up, you're going to lose your steering, and you could go for a ride. You could possibly throw your co-anchor out of the boat. It can get really scary. But just for you guys, if you're new to running into stuff, you know, just make sure that you know what you're running into. If you don't, like I do a lot of times, I'm full throttle all the way through it until I get to where I think I need to end. And I'm usually about trimmed halfway when I go to shut down. I won't ever take my motor plumb out of the water. All right, guys, we appreciate y'all watching. I hope anything that I shared with y'all will help y'all. And especially if you get in a sticky situation, you get stuck or something like that. I hope it helps y'all. We'll be back. We're gonna, what are we doing this weekend? Birthday weekend.
I got a birthday.
Yeah.
My sister has a birthday tomorrow, but we're not gonna record that.
Yeah.
We're gonna record my birthday.
Yeah, we're gonna record his birthday because he's gonna get a bunch of fishing stuff, I'm sure. We're gonna try to go fishing this weekend. There's no tournaments this weekend. I think we're gonna go to the big Silver Dollar City this weekend, have a little fun, probably do a little fishing on Sunday.
Go to Table Rock for sure.
He wants to go to Table Rock. We'll go Table Rock or Bull Shoals, one of the two.
I'd rather go to Table Rock.
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate y'all watching. Please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Muddy Water Mafia, we will be right back.